To talk more about this, we're joined on the line by SABC reporter Ulrich Hendricks to give us a sense of some of the expectations. Ulrich, a very good evening to you. Dr. Zamani Sol could be elected for a third term as the party's provincial elective conference starts tomorrow. What can be expected?
Hi, good evening, Paul. Well, voting or nominations open tomorrow. And so then we'll likely see what the field looks like, but all indications at the moment are that, Ian and his top five will likely be elected unopposed again. That's, of course, Dr. Zamani Sol, the current chair, Bentley Fast, the deputy chair, Desinganga, the secretary, Marupinyo Kweni, who is the deputy secretary, and, of course, Fufi Makatong, who is the treasurer. And this team has been, if they are elected again, will be their third term in power. And it looks like that will be the likely scenario at the moment.
We know that as this process is set to get underway, poor governance in municipalities remains an issue in the province, together with the political dynamics at play. What are communities grappling with as the ANC is saying that after this they want to focus on rebuilding their voter base and making sure that that is indeed one of their top priorities?
I think the self-introspection by the ANC in the province is a correct one. They have seen what happened last year during the elections. When we, as SABC, went out, the teams to the various areas in the run-up to the elections last year, a lot of the issues that people, while it was provincial and national government elections, people were talking about bread and butter issues. They were unhappy about sewage leaks. They were unhappy about water leaks. They were unhappy about access to water, about municipal issues that don't necessarily normally feature in provincial and local and national elections. But that was what the people were concerned about. And, when we spoke to Desinganga today, for example, he says that a lot of what they're going to be focusing on beyond the elections of leaders will be to go back to communities, to look at issues, especially where they govern in municipalities, to look at how they can solve the issues of sewage leaks and service delivery, basically, for the people. The ANC Northern Cape lost a couple of municipalities, especially in the Makwa area and as well in the Magau region, and so they lost a lot of support, not only last year but in the last local government elections. And a number of municipalities were there, so they either had to go into coalition, or they, like the Namamkoi municipality, that is being governed by a DA and NCM coalition. So while since last year's election they have made some strides, they've won some local government by-elections, my apologies, and started to regain some of the municipalities, lost in the previous elections. So making those gains, and they're trying to build on that. But, with next year's local government elections looming, they will have to build on that, but also improve and to regain their voter base.
With some successes in the by-elections, what does that now tell us about the probabilities as we really assess the voices of the community and of course, look to the political climate? Well,
they've had some successes, in these by-elections. So they have to really build on that. But it will cost a lot of them to basically get the voters to come back to the ANC. ANC, or the Northern Cape, has also always been a stronghold for the ANC. It's one of those areas and they have been doing good until about 2 elections ago. And so they now need to regain the trust of voters and to build on that. There are another 2 local by-elections that are scheduled in the Namakwa region, another one in the Kimberley area as well. So even these 3 by-elections will, of course, tell us how far the ANC has come in terms of rebuilding the trust with the voters, and it will also be a good barometer for them as we head to next year's local government elections involved.
Yeah, very well. Thank you so much. Let's perhaps leave it there for now. SABC News reporter Ulrich Hendricks giving us a sense of what is happening in the Northern Cape as Premier Dr. Zamani Soul could be re-elected for a 3rd term at the party's provincial elective conference, which is set to get underway from tomorrow.